Now, it's no secret that I absolutely adore video games, in particular those of the arcade scene. I mean, I have fond memories of my local arcade growing up before it burnt down. But here's a question for everybody at home. If you had unlimited money, what would you have in your dream arcade? This of course is a very good question, and it's got me thinking, what would I have in my dream arcade? So let me take you on a journey of gaming pleasure into my arcade of dreams. Obviously, location is everything, and my arcade of dreams would be a haven for those that love everything to do with gaming. And when visitors found themselves outside this building of digital fun, they would of course be met with massive double doors. The doors would open, revealing the wondrous sights and sounds waiting to be discovered deeper within. And from this point, gamers would step into a massive grand entrance filled with gaming memorabilia. Once inside and beyond the grand entrance, players would find themselves going through a hallway called Classic Pixel, and within there would be arcade cabinets lining the walls either side. All of these would help invoke memories of the past and the players who mastered these timeless classics.
You're old!
And of course, following Classic Pixel, gamers would gracefully segue into Pinball Paradise, where rows of gleaming pinball machines would stand like mechanical sentinels. The symphony of flippers and bumpers would help to create an ambience that would transcend beyond the digital realm, as well as fitting perfectly within my arcade of dreams. Travelling deeper into my arcade, visitors would find Round 1, a place where the legendary fighting titles that helped shape the world of arcade gaming would be found. Following on from this, players would enter Checkered Flag, where real-life arcade-style driving simulators would help to amplify the experience of arcade racing. But the centrepiece that steals the show within Checkered Flag is of course the iconic Ferrari that featured in the original Outrun arcade game. This wondrous car would be on a turnstile, allowing players to admire its beauty. But every now and then, I would allow fans to get behind the wheel, which would be perfect for that ultimate selfie.
Well, hello, Mr. Fancy Pants.
But anyway, continuing the journey through my arcade, visitors would stumble upon Multi-Tap, an area of multiplayer fun. Inside, there will be oversized couches and massive screens, creating a haven of sorts for multiplayer co-op. The idea of Multi-Tap would be to embody the joy of shared gaming experiences, especially when it came to retro consoles. I mean, victories are ever bit sweeter when you get to rub it in your opponent's face, especially with the legendary GoldenEye. Following on from Multi-Tap, gamers would enter 1001, where there'll be rows of high-end gaming PCs. But within 1001, the adventure would seamlessly transition into the future, with a sub-area called Virtual Space. In this place of fun, gamers would don VR headsets, creating a playground where the boundaries between reality and the virtual realm blurred into one.
Wow.
Now, following 1001 is perhaps my favourite part of the arcade, and definitely one place where gamers will find me most of the time. Gamers would enter the Sonic Zone, where the unmistakable sounds of classic Sonic games would fill the air. Within the Sonic Zone, a huge statue of the Blue Blur can be seen, serving as a tribute to the speedy hero who helped to define a generation of gaming.
Huh, neat.
Now, because I'm a massive man-child, this is where it gets interesting. Very much like Willy Wonka and the Chocolate Factory, I would have golden tickets available. And if you're one of the lucky few that got your hands on this illustrious golden ticket, you'll get to have the entire arcade to yourself. Now just imagine if you were one of the lucky few.
Shut up and take my money!
Obviously, in this hypothetical paradise of arcade dreams, every gaming desire is fulfilled. From classic cabinets to real-life racing thrills, my dream arcade would have boundless possibilities that infinite resources could have the potential to unlock, and perhaps go even further than just a digital dream. Obviously, this is an arcade dream, but you never know what the future may hold. Maybe one day I'll actually own my wondrous arcade of fun.
Nice.
Now, this is my last video of 2023, as I'm taking the festive season off for a much needed break, but there will be a new video out in January, one you don't want to miss.
You're goddamn right.
Anyway, come back in the new year for a Sonic related video. Merry Christmas, Happy Holidays, or whatever you choose to celebrate, make sure it's a good one. Thank you so much for watching, and see you next game.